sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, what's going on? You back? Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the groove, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the videos, man. There's been a lot of talk about Donald Trump. You know, he dropped that bar. He said, basically, what did he say? Welcome home, ASAP Rocky. It's been a rocky week. Get ASAP home, ASAP, or some shit he said. And now it's time to kind of start campaigning a little bit for his re-election. Now he's been going out his way to do things and say things to make him seem like he for black people now, or make it seem like it ain't no bigotry there towards blacks, okay? But now he says that if Kaepernick, he want to see Kaepernick in the NFL. If Kaepernick can play, he want to see him in the NFL if he's good enough. He kept putting emphasis on if he's good enough. Is he good enough? Now, I don't know if Donald Trump know nothing about the NFL. I know he was about to buy the Buffalo Bills, and they blocked him from buying the Buffalo Bills, or he didn't get the bid and they sold it to somebody else. And Ralph Wilson, whatever he was, second to third, whatever he was, I think he owned the Buffalo Bills, and he told his wife not to sell the team. As soon as he died, you know what she did? She sold the team. Same thing with Bill Davidson, Detroit Piston owner and Tampa Bay Lightning owner. It's the same thing. He said don't sell. She said don't sell the team. She sold that damn team. And women is just stupid. But hey, it is what it is. But he said he want to see Kaepernick in the league, man. And do I believe him? I don't believe him. I don't think he cares, because if you know a little bit about the NFL, everybody know that Kaepernick good enough to play in the league. I don't think that's a question. I mean, I watched David Fell stink up the joint last night. Detroit Lions backup quarterback. So I don't think it's a question if he good enough. We all know he good enough, man. He better than a lot of the backups in the league, and he probably better than a few starters in the league. I don't know everybody just backups off rip, but he better than Eli Manning. I bet he could better than Eli Manning. Eli Manning ain't shit. But then again, Eli got a job in NFL because of his family, his NFL royalty, But he said, I know Robert Kraft, I know these guys. They would hire Kaepernick if he was good enough. And if he ain't good enough, so be it. Kaepernick didn't understand he sacrificed his career. He sacrificed his career when he chose to do what he did and take that knee. Now, I don't know if he was counting on the players to have his back, because I wouldn't count on that. The NFL players ain't never been unionized. They don't even have lifetime benefits, and the NBA got that, and you playing the most physical sport in the world. You know what I'm saying? Other than like boxing, MMA, your sport is like contact crazy. CTE, brain hemorrhages, memory loss, the whole nine. And they don't have lifetime, but it ain't that, oh man, Camp took a knee and everybody kept standing and they ain't support Kaepernick. Nah, that problem, when you do risks like Kaepernick took, they gotta be calculated. You got to make sure you got the formula, the algorithm, everything gotta be on code, on point. And one thing that he failed to calculate is, the NFL don't have they don't run in harmony. You see Le'Veon Bell, they talk shit about him when he wanted to get his money. It wasn't no support. They threw him under the bus. They've been doing that. Brett Favre going back to Javon Walker, we need you in camp. Fuck that money you talking about. Tears ACL up. You think Brett Favre gave him a check other than the little insurance check he got? You think Brett Favre paid his bills or gave him a couple $1 million of money he was looking for? A little bit of something? No. Phillip Rivers said, we don't need Melvin Gordon. Basically, we'd be all right. We got other guys that can do it. That's just the hierarchy of the NFL. The NFL, they don't have no union amongst the players. NFL players union suck, but ain't no. And so Kaepernick should have knew over the course of time, just looking at how the owners have continued to stick it to the players, and the players never, stood together, held hands together, and manned up and studded up against the owners, well, then you got to know that you took a risk that the players wasn't gonna have your back. The players ain't never had each other back, let alone have your back. But Donald Trump told them, you better stand. Then they kneel when the white man say that. When they came from the brother man, they ain't want to do shit for you. It's the same. It's been like that in the NFL for years. But, it ain't genuine from Donald Trump. Donald Trump trying to make it seem like he ain't racist or whatever, or he for black people to get that vote. I see through his kind, but you know what? He don't bother me, to be honest. All politics is corrupt. He don't bother me. You don't hear me on here ranting about this what Trump say. All that shit flash in the pan. All that shit is a distraction to get your mind off something else that's really going on. You know what? If he run this country into the ground, it's already been in the ground, in my opinion, my experiences. I done experienced a ton of stuff, so I don't really buy that. You don't hear me talking about that. Patreon, I don't talk about for what? I ain't worried about nothing I control. If just something happen, it happened. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, we all, like, a ton of us living our best life. We live in the quote unquote the American dream. But Kaepernick definitely good enough to play in this league. He is. Not to switch positions. He good enough, but we know why he ain't getting in the league, and Trump knows well too. But I do appreciate everybody for checking in. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Share the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. We got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time we gone.